Sonic Lost World tries to do what so many 3D Sonic titles do and reinvent the series. Coming off of Generations, was a restart really necessary? Or were they actually onto something here? Like most 3D Sonics nowadays, Sonic Lost World has you playing just as Sonic. Tails plays support while Knuckles and Amy are there just to, well, be there. You have Eggman, but also a new cast of villains called the Deadly Six. They're designed sort of like Saturday morning cartoon villains, but I like them. Granted, I played on the Japanese version, which I've heard the personalities are different, so maybe that had something to do with it. The story itself is a bit confusing since it goes for an over-the-top feel and silly in tone at first, but then some scenes try to aim for a darker tone with some character development. I think the colorful worlds and general atmosphere make it hard to be overly serious. Again though, I do appreciate these attempts at character development, which seem to have been missing from recent games. But what's important here is the gameplay. Is it actually any good? Well, I enjoyed it for the most part actually. Controls are similar to the adventure games, but boosting is gone, which may upset a good amount of people. The level design reflects that, and while things are wide open, the game instead implores you to play through the levels multiple times to take different paths. There aren't a lot of levels here though, relatively speaking, and they can be a bit short if you rush through them. Wisps are back too, but they aren't a huge part of the game and they're just there to help you mix things up or make things easier. The parkour system is pretty cool, but it takes a long time to get used to in my opinion. Even in the later levels, I only just started to get the confidence running up walls and bouncing between them. The homing attack is a bit wonky and it doesn't always work as intended, and the spin dash and super peel are slower than I'd hoped for. I think it's because the game goes for a slower pace in general to mixed results. I'm curious to see how a slightly faster Sonic would have fared here. The difficulty is also a bit weird. The game doesn't seem so hard until it is, and then once you figure out how to cheese, say a boss for example, it's pretty easy again. The music is awesome, as to be expected, and they fit the level themes to a T. The areas each have their own themes, but not every level sticks to the overall world theme, which I like a lot as it adds more variety to the game. There are quite a few bonus levels as well, and if you manage to get all the red rings, you even might get a little surprise. So Sonic Lost World is a pretty solid game, and I'm honestly surprised it gets the hate that it does. I will admit it does feel very low budget for a mainline Sonic title, but like a lot of Sonic games with a few more tweaks here and there, this could have been amazing, and this could have been the direction that the series pushed forward in. However, while it doesn't quite do that, it does give fans an enjoyable and a fresh experience. I played on PC, but it's available on Wii U with Zelda and Yoshi DLC, so I recommend getting that one. I wish they would just re-release it on Switch already, to be honest. Sure, the controls can be annoying at first, and yeah, the level design can be a bit of a pain. I think there's a lot of good stuff here and it deserves another chance. Sonic Lost World. It's not Sonic Extreme, but it's a fan pleaser in its own right.